Wandering Through Wayne's World. I'm blessed every so often to have some amazing guests, and with me is Pam Davis. Is that it? Or do you like Pamela?
It's Pamela Davis.
Pamela Davis. Okay. Because you know what? It's funny because when we schedule things, we write it on the board, and the board is only has a certain amount of space. So you became Pam for the board.
Okay. Well, at least I wasn't Pa. Hi, I'm Pa Davis.
So it's Pamela Davis.
Yeah.
And you are a number of things, all in the same industry.
Hurrah! Yeah.
Musician,
Musician,
singer,
singer,
songwriter,
songwriter, performer,
performer, teacher,
producer, teacher,
own a music shop.
own a music shop, faker.
So you've really got this music industry all tied up.
Yes, I do.
Okay, and you've been in it for some time?
Yep, many decades.
Okay.
Say a few.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
She's 29, so...
Well, I started in 1927. I've been going strong since.
Okay.
I remember the good old days with Bing Crosby.
The question I always have to ask is,
Yeah.
it's the wackiest industry.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
People think... When people think about going to the music industry or the entertainment industry, they think of the glamour, the glitz, and all that comes with it.
Mm-hmm. It's all true.
It's
all true. It's
right.
been a lot of fun. Do I look like I'm out digging ditches sometimes?
No, but you see, you're what we call the successful musician because
okay.
you've done music your whole life.
I have, yeah.
You weren't a waitress. You weren't a
never
bartender.
had.
You didn't have to
No.
do another job.
I never did, no.
Okay?
Yeah.
You stayed in the industry.
Yeah.
You dealt with the highs, the lows.
Yeah.
Okay? And you were blessed to make a living through this industry.
Yep.
Okay? You didn't...
And of course, marrying a multimillionaire didn't hurt either.
That's always a good thing.
No, I'm just kidding about that.
Where were they when I was looking? I have a whole bunch of other issues about people who come on here and talk about things that they did in their past, and I'm saying, where were those women when I was growing up?
No, I mean, it's just a hard worker and very devoted to music. And, kind of work that way. A love for the music. I still have the drive, and that's part of the important thing.
It's a tough industry.
Okay.
Did
you
your
say so.
family support you coming into it?
No.
Okay.
No. But, in a way they did because they sent me off to a music college.
Okay, so that...
and so that was the support. And, but no, I mean, my dad always said, get yourself a day job after school. And I did.
And you did?
Digging ditches. No.
It's funny because I drive to work and I look at the people on the roofs tarring and the people digging ditches and I'm saying, all right, Wayne, you're doing okay. You're doing okay. I don't have to be out there and that. And like you, I'm in the entertainment industry and I'm blessed because I gave it 110%. I don't have to have a second job.
Right.
I used to do 4 hours a day, 4 days a week.
Wait a minute, but you gave me a card for landscaping?
Yeah, right. that was only to dig my own burial plot.
Got it.
Okay. Because this industry can put you in the grave really quick if you don't handle it properly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting enough, I deal with a lot of musicians.
Yeah.
And
obviously they dig a lot of graves and they're laying roofs for a living, yeah.
Right, because it's very hard to make a living in the entertainment industry if you're just doing it. Most people get it's the top 1% of the top 1% that ever have the limo and all that fame.
Right, sure.
Doesn't mean that you can't be successful in the music industry.
Yeah, no.
And you're successful in the music industry.
Right.
Because that's the industry that you're in.
Yeah.
You're not selling burgers at McDonald's.
Well, I never did. I mean, I was lucky enough to be able to go out and perform full time. I performed 5-7 nights a week for 20 years, and then I said, you know what? It's kind of draining, and still kept the day job that my dad told me to do, and so forth, and went out and, stopped that, went into production in a recording studio, which is another love I have, is composing and writing, and still doing that, and teaching, which I enjoy quite a bit.
Let's talk about your inspirations in music.
Okay.
What kind of music do you play?
Good music, I hope.
Okay.
It's kind of funny because I think any musician that's going to be good basically has to find out who they are. You have to kind of figure out who you are as a strong personality and go for that. So, I mean, I don't sit around and go, oh, I'm going to copy this person or that person. But of course, I'm influenced by sounds, any kind of sounds. Could be Beethoven, could be, Beatles, could be Justin Bieber, could be Katy Perry, anyone.
But that brings an interesting point. In my opinion, over the years that I've interviewed musicians, a successful, good musician basically listens to every kind of music, because music is music.
Correct.
Okay? They might have a favorite that they want to direct themselves towards, but music is music. You take someone, I don't think anybody would have thought Kid Rock would have been a country singer. Right?
Or made it.
Okay, or made it, right.
But he appealed to a certain type of people that obviously embraced, and he got big backings. I mean, let's face it, anybody that makes it to that level had backings, someone backing millions of dollars on them. And that's what it takes to make it in the music industry today. Justin Bieber.
You have 5 CDs up here.
I bought a few, yeah.
Okay.
I did.
This your newest?
That is my newest, yeah. That just came out this week. And
this is really kind of cool. I don't have my glasses, but it's called Don't Look Back.
You want me to hold it back here?
I still couldn't see. Okay, it's called Don't Look Back, and it's got 11 songs. See, I can make out some of them.
Yeah.
It's got 11 songs on it, all originals?
All original except for one.
Okay.
I did a cover of Eric Clapton's Black Summer Rain, which is an obscure song off of a mid-'70s album he did.
Okay, so going back, what's your favorite music to play?
Mine.
And where does that fall?
My music falls as my favorite music because I composed it. I'm playing all the instrument. It hits me. It's who I am. It's a snapshot of my emotion, and so as a result of that, I enjoy hearing that. It's a big thrill to put out an album. Hope other people share that sense with me.
I listen to people's songs and I wonder what inspires them to write songs like that.
You're living. It's interesting because Transaudica could have been up for a Grammy, except that I was so busy with the teaching and recording and the producing that I missed the deadline. Because this one has sold over 110,000 and it's been #1 in a dozen countries around the world. It's been #1 in Israel, it's been #1 in Vietnam, it's been #1 over in Pakistan, over in Africa, and so forth. So, as far as the emotional content of where the music's going, it's just day to day. You're just receptive to the emotion that you're going through, and that comes through in your music.
So, you teach. You teach guitar.
I teach voice, guitar, bass, drums, keyboards.
And you play all of them, huh?
I play everything on all these recordings. I play all the instruments, and I've been doing that proficiently for over 3 decades.
What I find interesting is that you take a guitar, drum, bass.
It's always been the basic same thing.
That's
you
what
have a metronome. You have a metronome going, and if you compose it on a ukulele, then you put the ukulele track down first, and then from that, there's a certain procedure. You want to put a simple bass track on, and then you're going to go over to the drum kit eventually and play a real drum kit, and build it up. Put your scratch vocal on it, and build it up. Put a bass on it. Put a guitar on it, put a couple guitars on it, put the guitar solo on it, put the harmony vocals on it, put the lead vocals on it, build the whole structure up until you have your finished product.
How does somebody if someone wanted to contact you or get one of your CDs?
That's easy. Go to PamelaDavis.net, and it's that easy. You can go on Amazon. I'm sold on Amazon, CD Universe, all around the world. I mean, I had I was #2 over in France and Italy. So obviously over on Amazon in France, you can get my products, iTunes for downloading and so forth. So I'm pretty easy. I mean, if you just Google Pamela Davis, you will find me very easily.
With that, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to kind of talk about and do some things, hopefully, that you guys will really enjoy. We'll be right back. And we're back with Pamela Davis. That was wonderful. That's the new song?
That's one of the new songs. That's Paradise With You, which is on the latest album of mine.
And they can get that album by going to
www.pameladavis.net.
And Pamela also teaches.
I do teach.
And you sing.
I teach voice, I teach guitar, bass, piano, drums.
To be able to sing, play, and keep everything in order, that's just a talent. And not everybody has that talent. So I really, really appreciate somebody who's a musician. And then on top of that, you add that you teach, and you write, and you record, and you play every instrument on all your...
Yeah.
Which is amazing. So www.pameladavis.net. You can find all your information on there.
Correct.
And
you buy the new album on Amazon.com. You can purchase them on iTunes. Look up Pamela Davis, and I have all my latest albums on there, the past half dozen albums.
Well, we got 5 up here, so we're doing pretty good. With that, everybody, have a great day. Stay tuned. I got a quick segment to follow up with right after this.